Yo, dude, I don't actually look that bad when the camera's facing like this way. Maybe I should do that more. Alright, boys, what's up? So this is something that has only occurred to me. 1 month from now, 1 month from today, from the time this video is uploaded, I will be somewhere on Earth, God willing. Mashallah. But right now, I have no idea where that will be. And this isn't some sort of time-lapse video where, you know, I'll post this video later on and I'll send a message to myself. I don't really have a lot to say to myself. Back on my old channel, I had a time-lapse video that would probably be published in like a couple months from now. And it would be called something like To Jacob in 3 years or something. I don't know. And it seems like a cool concept, but I haven't considered doing it in a while. It's not that type of thing. I was just walking around doing some cardio, taking a run outside, and the moment it got dark and the evening sky set in, and I was just like looking upwards at the moon or whatever, seeing all the stars in Florida, of which there are not many. It's just suddenly realizing, like, damn, holy shit, a month from now I will be somewhere. Now I can make the fair assumption that I will be at home, or that I'll be at the gym, or that I'll be at school, because those are the free places that free places that I most often am. But even that assumption wouldn't strike all the major points. Because even if I was at home, or at the gym, or at school, where would my life be? Because I've been going on walks outside and just putting on the same old Spotify playlist for around 2 or 3 years now. But throughout that time, my mind has wandered to ridiculously different places. I wouldn't say I'm the type of person that I was a year ago at all. At the very beginning of 2022, I was not the person that's standing before you today. In fact, I remember exactly what I was doing at that time. The New Year's Eve of 2022, when the clock had just set in and time was about to go off, I was right here in my computer chair in this very room. And I remember turning off my PC monitor and closing my eyes so that I wouldn't know exactly when the New Year would arrive, and would go in with the pleasant surprise of hearing the fireworks from my neighbors outside. I'm not sure what's going on with my neighbors. I've heard they own a fireworks shop, and I wouldn't be surprised, because every single time there's like the smallest holiday, they just throw up like a shit ton of fireworks. Like Cinco de Mayo, there's fireworks off all day, and it's always been very strange to me. On 4th of July, the sky just gets bombarded with their fireworks. It's an interesting thing. And that New Year's Eve, around 30 seconds after the New Year began, I already began hearing fireworks. Opened up my eyes, looked at my phone. I had a different phone at the beginning of this year. That's funny. I opened up my phone and I saw that the time had passed. And it was midnight. And that was how I entered the year of 2022, when I would be turning 18. And I always imagined that by the end of this year, I would be, I guess, in a much better position than I was before. But also that I would be a different person. Being 18, having like, 17% body fat now, down from 24 or 25 or whatever it was before. I was a chunky little boy. Being this internet Nimrod, it's been an experience. But at the beginning of 2022, I really didn't know what to expect. And the same way, I don't know what to expect in the next month. But no matter what, there's a high probability that a month from now I will be alive. I will be somewhere on this earth doing something. So the question is, if the pain or the pleasure of the current moment can be ignored, if doing one extra set at the gym is only painful in the moment, in the 10 or 20 seconds that you do it, and the notion of doing it and of knowing that you did it rewards you with confidence for hours, if eating a candy bar is only pleasurable for like 10 to 20 seconds, and then it doesn't give you any benefit for those next few hours or whatever, I mean, shit. What you begin to find out is that the pain or the pleasure of the moment doesn't matter at all. It's the type of person that you are in the end. So the only actions which I should be taking from my own inferences are actions that advantage me in the long run, are actions that convert me from one form to another, that jump shape, jump identity. In other words, a month from now, you will be at a certain point. And if you want that point to be somewhere higher than you are now, somewhere better, if you want to feel better about yourself, about your situation, the only right course of action that you can potentially aim towards is the course of actions that changes you. Not necessarily in a positive way, but in the direction of the way you want to go. So let's say you want to build a better physique. Okay, well, you can take the assumption that the pain that you will feel today from going to the gym won't matter in a month. You won't feel it then. You won't never feel it again after you're done exercising. So you can take that step, and then you can refrain from the pleasure of eating a bunch of shitty foods. And then in a month, you will feel neither the pain or pleasure of the moment, but the catharsis of knowing that the person who had to make the decision is now gone. You're not him. You're not them. You simply are. Chasing shit and getting it is like the most primal thing that we can do. And with this calendar, with this new year, with this everything, people keep ignoring the reality of it, which is time is only meant to measure progress. And progress can only be measured by change. At the end of your life, the sole thing that will matter is not the pain or the pleasure, but the change. Elementary physics, you know? Velocity is speed over time or some shit. I failed that class. I did. But I guess tying it back to the topic, it didn't really change me as a person. Experiences that change you as a person are most beneficial to you. You should seek those out. Even if it lands you in some trouble. Even if you end up worse than where you started. The experience alone is something that you need to savor. In a month from now, you'll be alive. Where will you be is entirely up to you. It's this very stupid thought that I had, but it might just help you. I'll see you in the next one.